Okay, so review. The first question that I gave you towards the end of class last Thursday looks something like this. The limit as x approaches 3 of x squared minus 9 over x squared minus 2x minus 15. Okay. First thing we automatically should try, did I do that wrong? Is that what I gave you? Minus 5 plus 3. Something's not right. Oh, maybe I was... Wait. Minus 5 plus 3. 9. Why is that? X minus 3, x plus 3. Oh, crap. Okay. As usual. All right. Well, it's all right. Let's do this problem. Why do I keep going, oh, crap? What's wrong with this problem? If I wanted it to do something special, right? I wanted it to be 0 over 0, but it's not. Maybe I secretly did that on purpose. I don't think so. I think I just made a mistake when I was trying to come up with a problem. All right, so you always check. The first thing you check is plug in x equals 3, see what happens. All right, so we get 3 squared minus 9, and we get 3 squared minus 2 times 3 minus 15. And 3 squared is 9 minus 9, so that gives me 0. Okay. But 9 minus 6 minus 15 is not 0. This is not a 0 over 0 problem. It actually kind of makes it a little fun because I keep saying you should always double check. Don't just assume it's going to be a 0 over 0 problem when it looks like this. And if you check with substitution, you don't get 0 over 0. And so you might be going, well, what the heck's the answer then? Well, 0 in the numerator is just 0. 0 over anything that's not 0 in the denominator, 0 over any other number is just 0. So by substitution, the value of this limit is just 0. So let's try this again. I meant for it to be a 0 over 0 problem. So let's see if I can generate one that actually works. Let's try that again. Let's add another page. Okay. 1A. How about this? How about the limit as x approaches 5 of 2x minus 10. Wait, let me do this real quick before I mess it up again. And this will be 2x squared, 11x. Okay. This should work. So once again, we're looking at the limit problem. We don't have a graph, so that means we're probably thinking, okay, I'm going to use substitution. I substitute in the 5 to see what happens. And in this case, I do get a 0 in the numerator, but when I plug in the 5 in the denominator, I also get a 0. And when I'm in a 0 over 0 situation, 0 over 0 means I have to do more work. And my two kinds of more work are either I use factoring to cancel out a common factor that's making my 0 over 0, or when I have the root problems, I use the conjugate. Alright, so here we go. If I factor the numerator, I can take out a GCF of 2, which leaves me with an x minus 5. And that kind of helps because I look at that and I go, oh yeah, because that's what's making the 0 x minus 5 factor. When I substitute a 5 in, that makes the 0, and 0 times 2 makes the 0 in the numerator. So I'm going to expect that same factor to be somewhere down here to be able to divide up. All right, so let's do this. Let's do some factoring. 2x squared minus 11x plus 5 means I need factors of 10, that add up to negative 11. That's me taking this 2 times this 5. So how about 2x squared minus 10x minus 1x plus 5? Negative 10 and negative 1 would be a good pair. They're both negative, so I can put either one that I want first. Sometimes I like to put the bigger one first. Group those guys together. When I look at those, just the front two, and I factor out the 2x. The 2x divided out of the 2x squared just leaves me with an x. If I multiply that times that, then get right back here. A 10x, the 2x taken out or divided out of that. 10x divided by 2x leaves me with 5. So these two pieces factor like that. These two pieces have to do something similar. This set of parentheses and this set of parentheses have to match, or this factoring isn't going to be working. So it looks like I need this to turn into a negative 1x, and I need it to turn into a positive 5. So it's a minus 1. So the 2x minus 1 comes together with the other factor of x minus 5. Okay. 2x minus 1 and x minus 5. Another way to figure that out, once we figured out the x minus 5 was up here, we knew we needed an x minus 5 down here for the 0 over 0 to happen. So I could look about, okay, minus 5, this needs to be a minus 1 to end up with the plus 5. The x, need the 2x to get the 2x squared. Okay. Factoring's the tough part. Once I get the factors and I can get the common factor gone, then I'm ready I can use substitution, put the 5 in for x, and this comes out to be 2 over 9. Now, if you didn't practice any of these that were sort of left over in the notes, you'll definitely get an opportunity today on our classwork/homework assignment to practice some of these. This is going to be the hardest kind of factoring when your leading coefficient is not 1. So this is going to be the one that takes the most amount of work because of the hardest amount of factoring. But as we're practicing these things today, I will absolutely, if you need some extra help with those parts of it, I can sit down and work with you and hopefully help you get through the factors.